Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here, and welcome to another AetherX video, where in this video I'm going to be looking at some commonly asked questions regarding the Aether Bed and some of the other products as well too. So I have my computer here and just going to take a look at some of the questions I've written down that I've gathered from quite a few supporters, and we're going to address that here in this video. So the first question is, why is the Aether Bed considered to be the most powerful out of all the other AetherX products? Okay, well, that's simple because the Aether Bed kit has the most sophisticated of coding out of any other product as well too. So basically I work with codes. Like I said, these are transcendental codes that are being imbued directly into the geometry and the material item itself. And so the Aether Bed kit has more of the deeper codes. It has much more of the stronger coded programming. It basically started off that way as a prototype, and it has been basically reinforced onto a much more deeper level. And I mean it when I say that basically when you have the Aether Bed kit, you have something that's as close to a med bed as possible. Okay? The testimonials that I've been getting from people who are now working with the Aether Bed have been incredible. People are being able to heal these very strong chronic conditions that have lasted many years, and they spend a few nights in the Aether Bed and they're healed, right? Like I said, I've already shared my story pertaining to my legs, my ankles, my feet, my muscles, right? And I've been completely healed of that as well too, and that happened all within about a week or two using the Aether Bed itself, and I'm still getting healing from it as well too. And I've been working with my Aether Bed now for about 2.5 months or so, and I'm still getting incredible benefits from the bed. So yeah, this is the closest thing to a med bed that there is publicly. Okay, I've talked about that before, but I really mean it. Like I said, I have looked at other people showing me examples of med beds, but they don't even do anything like what the Aether Bed kit itself is doing. So it's very much as close to the actual med bed that there is when it comes to an Aether Bed kit. The results that are coming out through testimonials, and even just people just emailing me who don't really want their testimonials up, who just say, I just want to say that this is wonderful. I've had this condition for a long time, right? I've had problems with bending my legs. I've had problems with bending my feet. I've had problems with moving my neck back and forth. And now I can do all that. And it only happened within a couple nights of using the Aether Bed. I said, this is it. You are using your own natural life force contained in the solar plexus, which is the ocean of prana. That's your life force energy ocean right here. Solar plexus. That's what the Aether Bed is tapping into. And it's distributing all of that powerful life force energy throughout every area of the body. Every cell is getting that life force energy. As you start to work with the bed gradually, right, over the next few days, over the next couple of weeks, over the next couple of months, you are going to have some sensational transformations taking place, right? So like I said, we're basically doing a lot of organic research here. I've seen what it's done to me. I've seen people who are close to me and see exactly what it's been doing for them as well too, and it's wonderful. And we're continuing to see it transform and really take care of a lot of intense chronic conditions. It's really amazing to see. So this is exactly why I say the Aether Bed kit is the most powerful of the products thus far, even more so than the healing code cards. I am going to be updating the healing code cards here in the next little bit, but I'm still working on just getting AetherX promoted, getting the marketing going, really just trying to get this business off the ground. I've also been doing a lot of customer support, which I'm actually trying to get off of right now, getting other people who are going to help out with customer support because my efforts are needed elsewhere. I really need to focus on getting the products made. I really want to focus on getting the marketing and strategy, promotion going so that we can really make AetherX stand out as something amazing so that hundreds of thousands of people can enjoy the Aether Bed kit. And the Aether Bed kit right now is kind of like the #1 priority. It's the #1 spotlight product that's on AetherX.co right now because of what it can do, right? So that's our shining product. That's the one. So that's the one I'm really focusing on, even more than the healing code cards. because it is the most powerful, right? So that's my answer to that question. Next question. Is it possible that washing the item will affect the AetherX transcendental codes within the item? And what is the best way to wash the AetherX Aether Bed and other items? Okay, so can you wash the codes out of the bed, right? So if you have your Aether Bed, okay, it's getting a little bit dirty, I'm going to throw it in the wash. Oh my God, will this erase the codes? No. Absolutely not. It would be a pretty worthless product if you're able to wash the codes out of the bed kit, don't you think? Okay, be a pretty worthless product if you did that with the shirts, if you did that with the accessories, if you did that with the cloth, the towel. It'd be a pretty useless product. No, guys, this is spirit intelligence. This is spirit force. Okay, you can't wash it away with water. You can't wash it away with detergents. Okay, spirit cannot be affected by anything material. You have to understand that what you are having here with the Aether Bed, for example, is a vessel. You have a medium. You have a bridge. Okay, so that physical vessel, as long as you're cleaning it and you're taking good care of it, it's going to do well. So unless you're basically putting it through like some type of shredder, or you're burning it until nothing remains, then of course you won't have that vessel intact. But even if the symbols are a little bit faded from laundry, it's okay. It'll still remain intact. Okay, because it even goes beyond the color frequency. The color frequency is important because there's a quality there. But it's the actual shape of the symbol itself that's really holding the main integrity of the codes into it. So even if it's a little bit faded, it's going to be okay. That's the same thing with your beds, it's the same thing with the clothing, it's the same thing with the accessories, okay? It's the same thing with the healing code cards. They're a little bit faded, it's okay. The bed's a little bit faded, it's okay. The shirt's a little bit faded, that's okay. The cap's a little bit faded, that's okay. Okay, it's going to remain intact unless you're ripping the symbols apart, just shredding them to bits. Then it's not going to be okay. If you're burning the object, then it's not going to be okay. So unless you're burning it or shredding it, then it's going to be all right. Okay. So like I said, it's being a vessel. The spirit codes are not found within the object. Okay, they are non-localized. But that object is the anchor. It is the vessel. It's like your own soul, okay? You cannot find your own soul in this body. You cannot find consciousness within this body because this is, again, a vessel. It is a vessel for the divine. Well, this is why you have living technology. This is living spirit technology. Everything that comes from AetherX is living spirit technology. You're not going to wash it away with detergents, okay? And all you're doing is you're washing the vessel. You're washing the bridge. You're washing the medium. That is the connector between the non-localization of consciousness and again through the codes it's going to work together with you here in the material plane. So you do not have to worry about the idea of washing away codes, okay? Or causing damage with it if you're looking to clean it. Okay, guys, I'm not telling you to put your Aether Bed kit on your bed forever so that you never wash it. Of course you got to wash it. Okay, and it's completely safe to do so. So what I would suggest is when you are washing it, you're using cold water and a mild detergent. Okay, if you want to put it in the dryer, just put it on a low dryer setting. Okay, if it's a nice day where you are, what I would suggest is hang dry the bed kit, hang dry the clothing, hang dry the accessories. Okay, if you can hang dry it, that's perfect. If you do want to put it in the dryer, try and put it on a low setting. Okay. It's kind of no more different than how you would wash ordinary bed kits, really, right? And you're just making sure you're not overdoing it, so you're not causing shrinkage or anything like that. But like I said, as long as the geometries aren't getting ripped apart, shredded, or burned, you're going to be okay, all right? So that's my answer to that question, to both of those questions. The third question, if I ordered multiple items from AetherX, some items are coming in before others. Why aren't they all arriving at the same time? So basically, there are multiple providers. So basically, I have two providers. I have currently at the filming of this video right now, February 21st, 2023. I have two suppliers. Number one is Yoicall. Okay, Yoicall takes care of the Aether Bed kit, and Yoicall takes care of the Aether cloths. Okay, everything else is provided through Printify. Now, Printify has different printer providers within their umbrella. So they're an umbrella company. They have several different providers that print out these items. Okay, so if you're ordering the Aether towel, and then you're ordering a t-shirt, okay, those are two different providers. So they will come at different times. When you're ordering something from Yoicall, that's another provider. It's another supplier. Okay, so it will come at different times. So again, just be aware of your tracking numbers. Be aware of your Yoicall order numbers as well too. The best thing to do, like I said, if you just recently ordered, you basically want to give yourself 7 days of a waiting period, because that's the production time on average for these items. Okay, there's a 7-day production time, and then it starts to go into shipping. Okay, but again, I do have staff available, and the email is support@AetherX.co. Okay, that's support@AetherX.co, and just drop an email there if you're curious about your order, and then one of my members of staff will come back to you and answer your question about that. Okay, so there is an email specifically for that. I'm trying not to get involved too much with the customer service guys. As much as I would love to talk to a lot of you, I don't have time. I'm really working to try and get AetherX out there and really let the world know about what we have here. Okay, so I can probably answer some questions on occasion. I particularly do that through the Telegram group. If you guys do want to talk to me, you're best to go into the Telegram group, right? As much as I would love to email you guys and talk to you, I don't have time, right? So this is why I have a staff, because I'm very, very busy. AetherX is a brand new company, and I'm doing my best to really try and get it out there, because I want hundreds of thousands of people to be aware of what we have here with AetherX. And you guys are helping me out. You guys are helping me out with your testimonials. You guys are also helping me out with affiliation. Okay, there's an affiliate program on the AetherX website. Okay, so if you basically go on the website, you look in the nav bar, you will see the application form for affiliation. Okay, the affiliate application form. It's in the nav bar. You click on that, and you can make money off of AetherX as you're promoting and referring others to the website. And when they purchase a product, you get a certain commission off of that. Okay, so check that out too on AetherX, on the AetherX website. Go to, again, affiliate application, fill an application there. I get back to you within 72 hours, and then you're promoting this throughout your lists, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, whether it's your own newsletter, whatever it may be. It's a big help. You're getting paid for it, and it's helping us to get the word out there, because a lot of people need this healing, and because you guys know about this, other people don't. And this is where I need your guys' help, because I'm going to do what I can to shout from the rooftops, but I need the supporters. This is why I don't call you guys customers. I call you guys supporters. This is why I need my supporters' help to helping me do it, right? To really just getting the word out. Like I said, this is the closest thing to a med bed that there is, and people are crazy about med beds right now. You guys should be showing them AetherX. You should be showing them the Aether Bed kit. Said, guys, this is the closest thing to a med bed. If you don't believe me, you go check out the testimonials on the AetherX website. If you also don't believe me, you go ahead and you try out the free samples. Okay, here's a free trial symbol. Okay, there's a green one as well, the non-verbal free trial symbol. Work with these, they're free. Okay, and then you start working with the healing mode that is included in the Aether Bed when you're using those symbols. You try that out for a while, and if you just want to stick with that, that's fine. But if you really want to take it to the next level, you get an Aether Bed kit. And like I said, that's really the most important thing right now, is the Aether Bed kit. That's really what I'm focusing on right now. When you have that in your house, not only are you going to benefit from it, the entire household can benefit from it. Okay, that's how powerful it is. That's how wonderful it is. You're going to have an amazing experience with it if you haven't tried it yet. So try out the free symbols, the free trial symbols. Okay, that's your starting point. If you've really been enjoying that, work with the Aether Bed kit. That should be your next step. All right. Okay, moving on. Next question is, I don't see instructions for the Aether Bed kit when it's arrived. Where can I find the instructions? Okay, so guys, here's a very important one, because I'm getting quite a few questions about this. Brad, when the kit arrives, there's just the kit. I don't see any paper instructions or anything like that. No, guys, it's not going to, because that's coming from the supplier. Okay, the supplier doesn't provide you with an instruction booklet. You have to go to the website. Okay, so you go to AetherX.co, and you go in the nav bar, and on the navigation bar you see PDF manuals. Okay, you hover over that, you see a drop-down list coming up, and then you see the Aether Bed kit there. You see the Aether clothing, right? Everything in regards to the Aether clothing is in one manual. Okay, the Aether towel is there, the Aether cloth is there, the healing code card instructions are there as well too. So everything is contained in that drop-down regarding PDF manuals. Okay, you can find it there, you click on it, and you'll be given a PDF. Now you can save that PDF, you can download the PDF, and that's the activation instructions for all the products that are currently on AetherX. Okay, so please go to the website, look in the navigation bar, PDF manuals, download them there, print them out if you want. Then you got the instructions for the Aether Bed and all the other products. Okay, simple as that. Okay, moving on to the next question. Am I able to activate the healing mode and the sleep mode at the same time with the Aether Bed kit? No, and even if you did, you wouldn't need to. Okay, the sleep mode contains healing mode as well too. Okay, so there's healing mode, and then there's sleep mode. So everything that healing mode is in sleep mode. Plus, okay, so sleep mode is kind of like the extra setting beyond healing mode. So healing mode works with your organs, it works with your cellular body, it works with your energy body, right? It works with the chakras, works with the nadi channels, works with everything on a physical and emotional level. We take it to sleep mode. Now the sleep mode is working with your brain waves. Now sleep mode is helping you to get a good night's sleep. Now sleep mode is helping you with going into a vivid or lucid dreaming state. Now sleep mode is helping to dampen the effects of malefic planetary alignments astrologically, so that you can also assist yourself in getting a good night's sleep. And sleep mode also assists in working with your physical, mental, and emotional bodies on a karmic level as it interfaces directly with your higher self. So that's clearing away other problems while you go to sleep. Okay? So these are the extra functions with the sleep mode. Really, the sleep mode is all you need. Okay? But if you don't want to go to sleep, if you just want to kind of lay down in the bed and just rest, that's where you put healing mode on. Okay? It's the same thing with universal healing mode and universal sleep mode. Okay? Universal healing and sleep mode enables anybody who is laying down on the bed, who is on the bed, who's making weighted contact on the bed to receive the codes from the bed. Okay? Only one person needs to activate that for universal healing mode or for universal sleep mode. Once that is activated, you can have your husband, your wife, your kids coming onto the bed, and they lay down and they are getting the same effect as you are because it's in universal mode, either universal healing or universal sleep mode. Okay? Then there is just the standard sleep mode or the standard healing mode. Standard sleep or healing mode just means that you are getting it yourself. Nobody else is getting it. Okay? But when you put it in universal mode, universal healing or universal sleep mode, everybody's getting it. Okay? This is beneficial for people who are nonverbal, right? Who may have autism and cannot communicate. So you're basically activating their bed for them in universal healing mode or universal sleep mode. And they lay down and now they get the benefits of it. Okay? So those are the differences between those two functions. All right? Okay. I think there was another question. Yeah, there's one more question here. This is another question here regarding my pets. With my pets, what setting for the Aether Bed is best for them? Okay, and then there's a secondary question, but I'll get to this one first. So you want universal mode. Okay, so universal sleep mode, you want universal healing mode, right? And that works well for your animal companions at home. So if you have a dog, you have a cat, and they want to lay on the bed with you and it's in universal mode, universal healing or universal sleep mode, they're going to have a wonderful experience because they're going to get healed as well too. Okay? So you turn it on to the universal mode functions. Healing or sleep mode, universal, okay? And they're going to get the benefits. The second question to this, can an infant use the Aether Bed? No. Okay? I don't want you guys putting newborn babies on the Aether Bed. Okay? Absolutely not. The reason being is because their body is still in development right now. Okay? For little children, I'd say anywhere from 3 years old and up is fine. But again, your newborn infant is still developing themselves. Okay? They're a newborn baby and they need that solar plexus energy there. Okay? they're not contaminated with so much pollutants. Not really, right? On occasion, they might. What I would suggest working with the infants more so would be with the healing code cards, okay? So working with love energy enhancer, mental energy enhancer, certain things like that, but not really the Aether Bed, okay? Because it's not really designed for infants. So what I would suggest is wait to about 2 or 3 years old, okay? 2 years old is actually okay as well, too. If they're toddlers, right? If they're walking around, then that's really good. If they're old enough to walk, then they can use the Aether Bed, right? I usually suggest 3 and up, but 2 and up might be okay as well too. But I would not recommend putting a newborn infant on your bed, okay? They need that solar plexus energy, okay? That's all part of them developing their body. So we don't really want to interfere with that pattern altogether. Now, if you've had them on there for a little bit, then that's okay. But I would suggest not putting them on the bed for the night. Someone may say, well, Brad, is that going to damage them? It's not going to damage them, right? It's not going to really hurt them, but it's just that they don't really need it, okay? They're basically still going through a development cycle, and we just want to work to try and keep their solar plexus, even in excess energy, intact, because their body is going to use that as they grow, as they fatten up, right? As they grow, as they get bigger and stronger, okay? So we don't want to really interfere with the solar plexus energy when it comes to newborns. Like I said, if you've already had an infant there for a night or two, that's okay. But I'd suggest please do not put them on the Aether Bed, okay? If they are on the Aether Bed, then you should have it in standard healing and sleep mode, okay? Just to make sure that they are not getting it, okay? So working with the infants, working with newborns, is best served for the healing code cards, using the healing code cards for that, okay? That will help them out because it's a little bit more of a lighter frequency. Aether Bed, again, is a little more intense, okay? So I would not recommend putting infants, newborn babies, on the Aether Bed right now, okay? Wait till they get older. Wait until they're old enough to walk. Then when they're old enough to walk, then that's a little bit more easier, right? It's just that essential development period, even with their excess solar plexus energy. We want to try and keep that intact. But don't panic because you've tried, oh, Brad, I've had my infant newborn on the bed for the last 2 nights. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm talking about, not exposing them to that for like over a month or so, okay? If you had it on for a couple days, no problem. It's okay. And it's not going to hurt them, right? But like I said, we just want to let that solar plexus energy with themselves. We just want to let it be so it can naturally help to develop them, okay? So that is what I would suggest. But if you've had them for a couple days on the bed, it's no problem. Now you know, take them off the bed, okay? If they are on the bed, then make sure that universal healing or sleep mode is not on, okay? Just standard sleep or standard healing mode so that you are getting the frequency, all right? All right, everyone, that is the Q&A. That is the common questions that I have for this episode of AetherX. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to check out our website, AetherX.co. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Namaskar. Take care. Bye for now.